I didn't even know there was a live action. That's crazy. Nah, you should have watched the animated one. What?
Why? Who
That's what you're gonna start
Who
with.
told you to do that?
I knew that this would be.
I thought you were built different.
Really?
It turns out you really are.
Going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Moon Piece Podcast, where we give you guys a piece of what's on our mind on all things anime, gaming, nerdy, and all things in between. I am here with my co-host Kimmy Chuan.
Hey yo.
And Daniel.
¿Qué tal?
What is going on, y'all? I did not have sexual relations with that tree. I had it with that one. We are here with another episode. It's been a while since we got time to just yap. We had a guest one episode. We did a Halloween episode, but we are here to just get into what we watching, what we playing, and what we saying. So let's start with Daniel-san.
All right, starting with me. Honestly, it's not as long as you would think. Pause.
Out the gate. We're not even 3 minutes in.
Let's see. Obviously, I'm watching the seasonal anime that's still out. You know, you have your Tongenanki, which I don't know if you're still watching.
Once you told me what episode to get to, and you told me I could just drop it, I dropped it.
I'm still enjoying it. It's still a good show, I think.
Why are you making that face?
Because I'm surprised. He's like, yeah, I'll drop it now.
Kimmy, I fully acknowledge I'm a shonen trash monster. I just make exceptions for these things.
Okay.
You know, I'm delusional.
Okay.
Right? You're talking to the guy who still thinks Gojo's coming back. The copium is real.
Christ. Have you kept up with Modulo or no?
No. I said in I think our last stream that when it comes to sometimes new shonen manga, I let those beginning chapters build up. If the second chapter isn't an immediately fast paced, okay, the story is still going. A lot of manga tend to really use that second, third, fourth, and however many chapters to really build before something else really, really exciting happens.
For sure.
They usually tend to let that build up a little bit. So no, I am not caught up on that.
Okay.
Gachiakuta, still slapping.
I'm caught up. It has gotten significantly better.
It was already good.
Yeah, before I was a little reserved about. I was like, okay, it's not nothing special yet, but I like where it's going. It's escalating.
Okay. Are you reading the manga or anime?
Oh, I'm anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Manga though, if you really want to know, gas.
Okay, that's
So
good to know.
Yeah.
The mystery, they do a really good job with mystery.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a lot of questions, and because the world is so interesting, I'm invested. You know what I mean?
That's good because I definitely want to hop into it too.
The one thing that hasn't gotten better, they got a second opening.
Oh,
It's better than the first one.
It is.
Oh, okay.
It's better than the first one.
Okay, that's
Still
progress.
not that good though, in my opinion.
Yo, brother, the way people are attacking for us saying that opening was caca, I was like, whoa. This
Now,
is,
you haven't heard it, right?
No, I haven't.
This is like when I was getting yelled at in the house for that party.
Mr. Brightside.
was throwing.
Fernando
He turned
and
off
Mr.
the
Brightside.
killer.
You know what I mean? This is how I was like, whoa. I didn't know that people was out here banging with this first opening like this.
Now I really want to hear it.
And it's got that heavy metal, theme to it, the Slayer kind of music, right?
Is it like Fire Force style?
No, it's
Fire Force is fire.
That's good heavy
That's
metal.
good. That's
Okay.
this was just play like the beginning.
And I like heavy metal intros.
Actually,
the
yeah,
Fire Force one.
just watch the intro. This is Kimmy's reaction to the Gachi.
Oh
We already went off topic, right? This is Kimmy's reaction to the Gachiakuta first opening.
Okay.
Turn down a little bit. Turn down a little bit. Copyright.
Old school metal sounding.
Yeah. It's not bad. Drums are good. Visually, it's good.
Yeah, it's trash.
Not saying
It's
anything.
like a lot of
Well,
trash.
We'll skip over this later, but
This is like my fourth time listening to this.
This is probably my eighth. I've tried to give it a listen many times.
The visuals are absolutely carrying.
The chorus sucks.
Can't sway her opinion. Nah, she's fine. She's an adult.
And like, I'm a person that loves punk and, you know, all this kind of emo, metal mix, and it's just not hitting.
It's like they had too many ideas happening, and this is a mess that just came out.
It's almost
Yeah.
overstimulating.
Yeah.
It's like almost like I'm like I don't want to pay attention anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm good.
Like
It's-
you said, the visuals.
The visuals are carrying, absolutely carrying.
Flaming us, yo. They
That's
They
wild.
really like. I can't believe. I don't know what y'all talking about. L take. Oh, I can't take you guys seriously now.
What?
People who never seen us before was like, I can't take you guys any of your opinions seriously after this take. I'm like,
That's crazy because
what? This is what we're fighting for?
that was really not it.
Like, this is what we're fighting for? Like, that'd be like somebody trying to cancel us for being like, yeah, the Red Ranger goes to another world is like, I like it, but it's like, okay. And so like, ew, L take.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god, wild.
So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you thought so too. But the second, so obviously like 14 or 15 episodes, I think had gone by in the first season
Half a
now.
point.
So now they're switching up the
Okay.
intro. And
Way better.
when I tell you that,
classic
like,
shonen.
Okay.
yeah, classic shonen, but still also like, I'll give it average. It's average.
It's average.
But
Okay.
it's not even slightly up. So I wouldn't give it a 6. I'd give it a 5.
Going from that 3 to like a 6,
Okay.
it's fine to me.
Okay.
Yeah, but Gachiakuta, you deserve better.
Damn,
You
that
deserve better.
was like smoke from out of nowhere. I didn't poor Gachiakuta. It's still a good series, guys. Still a good series.
And then this is just a quick honorable. One Piece anime has been doing God's work. Like, it really looks absolutely amazing right now what One Piece is doing in its anime. Well, obviously, we're at the climax of the arc that we're currently in, but I don't know about you, but these last 2-3 episodes have been stellar.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely putting the gas on it. We can't talk about it too much because Kimmy is going through the
No,
journey.
100%.
So,
But what you may have heard of is One Piece is now going seasonal.
Nope.
It's now going seasonal where we're getting a max of about 26 episodes a year now.
Wow.
So no more weekly episodes that come out for this.
Wow.
yeah, it's been I guess every week, but like every Sunday since 1999.
That's
you know what I
wild.
mean? So, like,
I think it'll be good for the voice actors, honestly. Everybody.
well, there's 2 double-A, so it's better for the rest for the voice actors because like Luffy's voice actor currently is 70 years old.
Yeah.
Most of the cast is like over 60s. They replaced Frankie's
Frankie,
more
yeah.
recently, you know what I mean? But everybody in that cast is over 60 years old.
Yeah.
So what could happen, right? And once again, I do think the rest is warranted, right? It's deserved. That's not what I'm saying. Just because of how long it may take, because it take longer to get recorded, they may have to phase out the voice actors sooner. So they won't be using their voice as much, right, throughout the year. But now there's going to be a bigger gap between the episodes because we're technically talking about usually 52
Yeah.
a year or maybe 50, right? Whatever holidays or whatever. But like going to the traditional 26 model, and we don't know if it's going to be 13 and then another 13 in a different part of the year, right? We don't know how it's going to go. We just know that it's needed because the manga and the anime are only 50 chapters apart, which like literally
It's crazy.
50. So,
I didn't know that.
yeah, when you see where the anime currently is like on 1,114, and we just had 1,164 come out
Today.
What
it's-
episode am I on? Like, technically.
number wise.
I don't know. 50.
No, hell no. She's like in the 90s.
Oh,
Okay.
word.
So you're like about to hit that 100
Okay.
range. That's where you are. I know it's different because of One Piece.
yeah.
But you know, your anime knowledge is whatever. So, it's better because now, one, it'll create a bigger gap because Oda does get sick a lot because
Yeah.
he's been doing it for so long. So like,
Yeah.
there's times that he doesn't release. He only released like maybe 30 chapters a year with breaks or et cetera, et cetera. So they have to take that into account. And who knows? They may do what they did for one of these middle arcs where they readapt it to make it shorter and to make it better to consume.
Yeah.
They cut one arc in half by redoing it completely, and now it's like more watchable. Fisherman Island. So like that's something they could do for other arcs that Dressrosa, Punk Hazard. You know, there's other options to do that there. But another thing with One Piece, it's making its rounds, right? So obviously there's like a lot of news with like One Piece, and it's a lot of like government situations going on around the world where people are using it to protest with flags and all types of things like that. And something that's been always kind of starting to show more, not only in One Piece but the anime community, is people's media literacy. right? The ability to realize themes, and it's not all punchy agenda, power scaling. Like there's greater narrative happening in these stories that we're watching, not just One Piece, other stuff, right?
Of course.
And now there's a wave where all of BookTok has now started picking up the One Piece manga.
Well, Cory, is it really all of BookTok?
I mean,
I said Cory.
She wanted to get another source, but listen, I see it on my algorithm. I do my research. I go digging. I try to make sure things are not overblown. It's being talked about everywhere, right? The reason why a lot of these BookTok people are picking it up, not only because of recommendations of books, but none of them have ever read manga before, but it is because like CNN and BBC and like all of these news organizations have been putting out actual videos talking about tying the flag to like all of these like revolutions that's been happening.
This political stuff happening
in Madagascar and
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Like it's been all over the place. Like you can't, as much as you want to be like it's overglazed, it's obviously something, right?
Yeah,
it's making an impact.
Like it's making an impact on a whole generation of Gen Z people, right? So, and I'm not one. There's a lot of people in the anime community that believe that you should always keep politics out of. But sometimes it's not even just politics. It's just the narrative. That's just what the story is telling you.
Absolutely.
So what we kind of get with this opportunity with, I was explaining to Danny on the stream, having like the BookTok community, especially like a lot of women, BookTok girlies, finally like delving into the story and seeing their reaction to just the East Blue and how they're consuming it. They're consuming like real media and breaking it down and already feeling like emotional, but like it's different than like a lot of the way that most men talk about anime on the internet. It's usually just,
that was cool.
This was hype.
Yeah.
Aura farm. Agendas, things like power scaling and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's not, there's not that many things that dig deep into
the analytical part.
The analytics and the narrative and the themes and the character moments, author intention, like just don't talk about it in the same way. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
I think it's refreshing to see like a whole new wave of people,
different perspectives,
choosing, this is if you're going to choose one manga out of all of them, if you're somebody who reads like a lot of fantasy for books and like a lot of other stuff, this is the biggest world you could ask for. You know what I mean? Of all the manga that we do have to offer that isn't just like fights and not that like a lot of world building and things like that. This is the funnest thing that you could choose that has like a lot of books and a lot of length. You know what I mean? So I think it's amazing for the community. Maybe you might see it when you get back on TikTok, but who knows?
Well, now that we talked about it, your phone's definitely going to pick it up. You're definitely going to see it
everywhere.
She's
still making a stink face. She just enjoyed Chopper's backstory.
I was going to say, as somebody who's like currently watching it and you're seeing all of this, as I guess I could still consider you a One Piece hater, right?
I mean, I don't know.
How does it feel to hear, this man? Because you're in the BookTok community.
No, I'm on the outside. I have a friend of mine who's a big talk influencer. Shout out to Deanna Reads and Sleeps.
That's a good name.
Thank you. She does a great job. So she, but she's a manga girly, so along with just regular books. So I wanted to ask her perspective before tying into that, but I wouldn't consider myself BookTok at all.
Yeah, she doesn't. But like Deanna, because I know her, already also has a position. She already has a disposition to One Piece already. Like she drops it at the same part every time.
Yeah, I
like
think she tried it 4 times.
Skypiea, right before. Well, she always keeps dropping it at the part. Not saying you gotta force yourself either. Like that's just it is what it is. So she already has like a narrative because she already watches anime. You know what I mean? Whereas the BookTok people that pick it up, this is their first. They have no anime or manga experience, so they don't have anything that they prefer it to be
or to compare it to.
To compare it to. This is just, it's fresh. It's different with us when you're like, I like this more because of this, and I like this. When you have this being your first is almost kind of wicked. You know what I mean?
Wild.
Yeah, being
the
introduced
longest
to all the tropes and the things that you see, especially because One Piece back then and now it's slightly different.
Very different.
Some of the way they go about things, but yeah, BookTok, we're up. One Piece in general.
So what level of hater are you at now that you've kind of got past Drum Island?
I don't know. It's like,
so you're not enjoying nothing.
I'm enjoying it. It's just like I'm not seeing the hype yet.
Okay, that's
so
fair.
Yeah.
I'm just like it's average so far to me.
I agree.
Totally fine. Yeah. I love that though. I love that you're like not hating on it.
Yeah, no, but it's like,
yeah, it'd be one thing if she was like, this shit is garbage,
Yeah.
right?
No.
But you wouldn't be like, all right, if somebody told you like this was just garbage out the first, like where
No.
you at right now, you'd be like, okay, that's OD.
Yeah, it's not like garbage. It's cool.
Another thing that I just started is the Gilded Age on HBO.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Never heard of it.
it's like a Downton Abbey kind of thing, except it takes place in 1882
What's Downton
New York
Abbey?
City. It's like that, like rich people, everyone.
It's like fake Bridgerton.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess. Sure.
I guess
I don't know anything about Bridgerton.
Better Bridgerton. Bridgerton is like trying to have fun and shit like that and be
Okay.
like cheese man.
Okay.
And Downton Abbey is. I never watched either of those.
Oh.
What's better?
I never seen Downton Abbey. I just know it's sounds British.
Oh yeah. Wait, I think I saw it. The last season's coming out, right? Sometime. I think I saw a commercial for it. Okay.
Yeah. The Gilded Age is on HBO. It's like a historical drama set in like 1822. Natalie got me into it. At first, I was like, this is really all just like drama and socialites and stuff like that. It's really nothing crazy. But like the more I watched it, the more like into it I became, because back then they're dealing with things like railroad tycoons and organized labor is finally becoming a thing. So like you're seeing unions starting to form. And that really got me into it. It was like just seeing how things were back then and how unregulated, factories and mines and whatever field of work that you were in were. It's just, it's crazy in the way that these people fought for those rights. It goes over like the temperance movement where like people started quitting alcohol and they're trying to get everybody to be sober. It talks about women like coming more so into power socially and even politically because like they're still not able to vote during this time. As well as talking about what it was like to be like how it was like to be black and be in that like circle of like rich people who come from new money and old money and like the differing ways that you're treated back then. I think it's a really good show. It's very well done. I think it's won like a bunch of awards. I will say that the acting it's really what got me. I think that the acting all around is really good. Gilded Age on HBO. Not the kind of show I thought I would like, but hey, I've been wrong before.
You never know.
Another show I started watching is High Potential on Hulu, which is, I don't know, some ABC or NBC show starring Caitlin Olsen from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. She's the blonde woman on the cast.
She's like a detective or some shit like that.
She's a woman.
It's like House. Not really.
Kind of. She was like a cleaning lady for this police department, and she's extremely smart. She's got high intellectual potential, as they say. But she's like a crash out, kind of. So like even though she's really smart, she's a crash out. And she's like working one day in the detective's office. She sees the board with the red lines and everything, and she's looking at it and she's like, all right, I mean, it's obviously this person right here. And then obviously they're like, oh my God, who did this? Oh my God, you're so smart. Oh my God, you should be our consultant.
Oh.
But there's a twist. Caitlin Olsen's character, she's a single mom of 3. The OG baby daddy went out for milk one day and never came back. So obviously, like, the kids think that he just left, or he was the first kid's baby daddy. Obviously, everyone's like, oh, he left, blah, blah, blah. But she's like committed to thinking like, no, he would never do that to us. There's something deeper here. And so when she got hired by the police department, she's like, I'll come and consult with you, but like, I need your help to find my ex. And so there's like that underlying storyline too.
Mystery.
She does a really good job in the role. And like, it's funny because a lot of the people in the Always Sunny cast, they've done other projects aside from the show. Caitlin Olsen tried to do one where she was like a bad teacher. It was like a few years ago after Cameron Diaz came out with like her movie, Bad Teacher, right? So she like had a show like that too. It wasn't, oh no, she was a babysitter. That show didn't really do so good. She kind of played the same character from It's Sunny. This role is really good for her because while she still kind of plays a crash out, she's smart. She's smart and she's a great mom. So she plays the role really well. Okay. So I'm really glad to see it. Season 2 just started. I literally put it on like super randomly because I needed to do a bunch of like chores. And while it's a show, you don't really need to pay your undivided attention to. It's a great laundry show. Caitlin, like, good job. Right? Great. Love to see it. I'm still watching Survivor season 49.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Stage is yours, brother.
There's only really one. Obviously, the show is still really good. But
Kimmy's better at faces, so Kimmy is going to be on you the whole time when I cut to this.
There was one instance that just happened in Survivor recently that I really wanted to share with you guys. So do you remember the guy I told you guys about, the shoe bandit? The
Yes.
guy who would go around, be like,
Stealing
I'm going to
shoes.
take your shoe. I'm going to hide it over there and make you freak out and look for it for hours on end because I'm crazy. I'm a little agent of chaos, right?
What did he do?
So one day he's just chilling on the beach, right? He's watching the sunrise come, and all of a sudden he's like, he got bit by a snake, right? And his boy who's with him on the beach, he's like,
You
oh my
wanna go on
God.
Survivor.
He's like, oh my God, are you okay? What happened? He's like, I think I got bit by a snake. It's over there, right? And the guy, his buddy, he sees a snake. And apparently in the beginning of Survivor, they give you a little binder that's like, you have to watch out for these animals and na. And in his mind and in the confessional camera, he's like, yeah, that snake my buddy got bit, I'm pretty sure it's like highly poisonous. Right, but I can't tell him that right now because he's like freaking out. So the guy's like hyperventilating. A few minutes after they're talking, now the camera crew is coming by and now like medical personnel is coming by to like check on him and see if he's okay. Right, so I'm watching this and I'm like,
That's
did
crazy.
they let this man get bit by the snake though? Because like you're being watched at all times, right?
True, but like if there's no human activity and it's not a noticeable thing, like it's in the sand.
It's
I
in
don't
the
know.
sand. So guy gets bit, medical personnel storm the beach. They're like, oh my God, we got to get you onto this boat. We got to get you back to the mainland, right? And this guy's freaking out. He's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? They're like, listen, you can't think about that right now, right? So they're bringing him to the boat. They're getting him to the mainland. And the entire time, this guy's like, man, I have a kid on the way. Like, I came onto the show and like, my wife's probably going to go into labor while I'm gone. And like, man, I really want to be there for my kid, right? So he's stressing out about that. They get him on, right, to the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
They got him strapped up, IV, pulse check, all of that. The doctor comes by, doctor's examining him, and this man is just like he looks like he's about to pass out, right? He's freaking out. And the doctor goes into the side room with the host, Jeff, right? And it's funny because this man, Jeff, the host, did not break character. So doctor, can you tell us, for those who might not know, like what exactly is happening here? What's going on? Would you say his life's in danger? Like this man's still working a narrative while the old boy's in the other room, like gasping for
Fighting
air,
for his life.
fighting for his life, right?
That's crazy.
And the doctor's like, he tells him the news, right? So then they go into the other room and the guy's waiting there and he's like, so doc, what's going on? Like, what's going to happen? So let's say the guy's name is Matt. So Matt, I have Dr. Richardson here with me and he's going to tell you exactly what's going on right now. All right. So Dr. Richardson, can you explain to us exactly what's happening here? The doctor's like, he has what we call a dry bite. Right. And this is what some animals do, particularly snakes, where they'll kind of give you a little warning bite, but they won't bite you they won't inject their venom into you. Right. So it's just a dry bite. So what you're saying to us, Dr. Richardson, is that there was no venom in the wound whatsoever.
What?
And he's like, yeah, pretty much so. And then the guy's like, wait. So there was no venom? He's like, yeah, no, you're fine. But, I'm not going to let you go back onto the island because, you're not going to have water. You're not going to have food. You don't have a bed to sleep in.
Yeah, you're going to cook, chat.
Yeah, you're going to be cooked. So the guy didn't go back onto the show. He had to leave the show. They didn't let it happen. But I just thought it was funny that this man got bit by a snake and there was no venom. And he still had to leave the show.
That's
Damn.
wild.
The guy tried to stay, but it wasn't going to happen.
Nature.
And really, that's it for me because I know we have other things that we're going to talk about later on the episode.
What you got, Corey?
All right. So I finally watched How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know you didn't watch that.
I've never seen it before.
Okay. It's a good movie.
I'm very surprised, actually. What were your thoughts?
I watched the live action.
Wait. Did you watch the animated or the live action?
I've never seen the animated.
Wait, there's a live action?
Yeah, it just came out this summer.
I didn't even know there was a live action. That's crazy. Nah, you should have watched the animated one. What?
Why? Who told
That's what you got to start
Who
with.
told you to do that?
I knew that this would be.
I thought you were built different,
Really?
but it turns out you really are.
It turns out you really. I told you y'all was gonna be fake mad. I was like, I don't know how mad they'll be, but yeah, I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon.
I mean, it's not because
I
How to Train Your
understand
Dragon
that.
thing.
Yeah.
It's just like the fact that you would do that to any medium.
You
that
would
hasn't
watch.
animated
Yeah, you
Well,
would watch the
first.
live
so,
action
like,
before.
So
so
to
what-
watch the live action Toy Story first?
so
That's
let me
crazy.
explain myself. So because I never seen it, and like I like Shrek, you know what I mean. I like what comes from that studio. I respect their craft, you know what I
DreamWorks,
mean.
yes.
But just How to Train Your Dragon for some reason just never got on
Yeah.
my radar. Just like I've never seen Kung Fu Panda.
Me
You know what I
neither.
mean? Like,
I've never
for some-
seen it.
Wow.
See, I watched the live action one first. So I saw reviews of people talking about How to Train Your Dragon, like, and saying that it really is just 1-to-1. Like, it's really like, yeah, you might as well watch the live, like the actual animated one rather than watch the live action. But they was like, it's no different. It was like, it's if anything, it was like they respected that it didn't do what Lilo and Stitch did. That's what I'm
sure that there's some comedic aspects in the animated one that just can never be translated to the live action. So for that reason,
where is the live action posted? Like, where is
Peacock.
it? Peacock?
Yeah,
Peacock, because that's who owns DreamWorks. So
did you like it? Did you like the live action How to Train Your Dragon?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a 7 out of 10 movie.
Yeah,
okay,
and I'm sure that if I watched the animated one,
probably give it an 8.
I'd probably give it an 8. You know what I mean? I thought.
I was Hiccup.
Toothless.
Toothless.
That's his name? Toothless?
No, it's Toothless.
Hiccup is the boy. Toothless is the dragon.
Hiccup, awkward. The character, I guess, you know.
the guy.
I think that's how the character's supposed to be. But it was even more awkward in this one because it was trying to make it was telling the same jokes too.
Yeah.
So like some of those jokes, I've seen the video comparing the two and I was like, yeah, it looks really awkward the way he did it in live action, but like also the character just is awkward. So it's like it is what it is. I got the gist of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Everybody was really just hating on bro. Like the girl was really hating on. They was because they didn't know what was making him so lit. They was like, yo, why all of a sudden he just coming up? They just hating on bro because he's learning all these tactics. So I liked him learning more about dragons while chilling with like the one he injured, you know what I mean, like over time. And like that's what made him more proficient and understand. Like I liked what the story went for, you know what I mean? The dude that plays like the dad was the actual actor.
The voice actor?
Voice actor?
Is it Kurt Russell?
I couldn't tell you.
The actual voice actor was actually the dad in the movie. So like I was like, huh? That's so interesting. Like he played it. You know what I mean? So they really wanted it to be really close. You know what I mean? So I thought it was a really like endearing story. It almost had. I did not expect bro to become injured in the end. I was I was like, oh, there were stakes in this.
Yeah.
And for that, I tip my hat off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't see that too often.
They made the dragon fight seemed way more epic in the live action. I'll say that. I saw it looks like animated, and the big dragon in the little volcano, not the little, but you know what I mean. The big dragon in the volcano looked much more menacing in the live. I was like, oh, this shit is crazy.
Like, is it like Harry Potter fighting the dragon status? Like,
I felt
that does have tension in it.
It does.
What it felt like was, God damn it.
It's a good example.
Because like I don't remember that as well. The only thing I can remember is the feeling from watching that episode of House of the Dragon when that that boy got ate off his dragon. That's what
comparable.
Like that's comparable. Because they put their money into like kind of like how the dragons look.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, we wilding.
His life is
I said, there's no way. When I saw how Toothless won, I said that's shenanigans. You wasn't supposed to win that, brother. Like, there's that don't make no sense.
Dragon should not be domesticated.
Like, this was crazy. This dragon was huge in the live action, bro. Like, just watch the final fight scene.
No. I watched the whole movie.
I'll watch the movie. Yeah,
I love How to Train Your all 3 movies.
Oh, I just didn't think you would want to even look at the live action.
No, I don't mind it.
I've heard great
we were just surprised that you watched that before the animated.
I thought it would be good for the joke. You know what I mean? Good for the pod if I went into it and like really was like, oh, maybe I'll watch the live action first because that'll be an interesting way. Because I won't have my vision clouded. Like, I'll be able to just kind of enjoy it for what it is. Okay. You know what I mean? I wasn't able to be like, I wish it was like this. I didn't. That was not in me at all. So I was able to give it like a fair shake. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what I did for One Piece. But granted, my reasoning was because it was shorter.
Yeah. So that's really all I watched because we kind of talked about all the other stuff because we'll save everything else that we have. So what about you?
Oh wait, I watched the first episode of the One Punch Man season 3.
Oh came out already?
I haven't even started. I just saw all the memes about the sliding PNG.
I don't know if have you been seeing the controversy?
I haven't. No, I know. Well, that makes a lot
Have you
of
watched
sense.
One Punch
Actually,
Man?
I have. I watched the first.
It's only 2 seasons.
Yeah. I think I watched both seasons.
I don't remember. I don't even remember season 2. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been
I don't
so
remember.
long.
I really don't remember. It really wasn't impressionable as an anime.
First season was more impressive.
Yeah, I liked the first season
Yeah,
more.
a lot of people
Second
say
season
that.
was okay.
Yeah.
And then because I was wondering why Overwatch brought back the One Punch Man collab for a bit. So I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah, season 3 dropped, and people are not liking season 3 of One Punch Man.
Ooh, why?
People are.
Because
You remember
is it because of
PNG
how it
lock?
looks or the story?
Yeah. Same thing. Ooh, PNG
And
lock.
people
Ooh.
were already having gripes with season 2's animation, saying it dropped dramatically. Sure, it wasn't as good as season 1, but I still think that it was great overall. Again, this is the conversation that we were having in the stream the other day, where people's expectations of animation is really what's determining whether or not a show is good or not anymore. We're like, guys, we used to get anime and just if it looked normal, if it looked average, that's great.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
it
don't
was-
have, and I'm not saying don't have standards. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you can have standards, but like
Not everything's gonna look like fucking solo leveling.
yeah, like bringing it back up again. We wholeheartedly enjoyed Red Ranger from Another World.
Yeah, it was fun.
That animation was nothing. I mean, actually,
It was
kinda-
average.
It was kind of
It had its moments that
average,
were
yeah.
good. It was bright.
When we were Kizuna
clean.
Blacker.
Yeah, because Nuna Black went
He's
crazy.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's sad because it's getting a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And apparently the director of season 3 of One Punch Man had to deactivate his Twitter account because
See,
he's
that's
getting
when things go too far.
so much hate.
No, yeah, that's too
and again,
far.
like, guys, we can't keep doing this.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
crazy.
happened to so many creators. The Attack on Titan mangaka,
Yeah.
this guy, I forget.
This is
other
when you
ones.
gotta
It's
say
just like-
it's
It's just a show,
not,
man.
It's not that deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we love anime, we love media, and we love talking about it, and yeah, we gotta spend a lot of time talking about it. But guys, it's not that deep.
That's crazy.
Like, I get the disappointment of having expectations for a manga and like, oh man, I can't wait for them to adapt this. For example, one of my biggest disappointments in an adaptation is My Villain Academia. I'm sorry.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I was reading that in the
Yeah,
manga,
yeah.
I
Because
would
they
say
just-
to anybody who would listen,
they-
guys, wait, season 4, it's
They-
going to be amazing. And then when it finally came out in the anime, listen, did it look good? Yeah, it looked good, but I was
I mean,
really
not with the blue sky effect.
They
thing.
did that, and then they also sequenced it real weird because they wanted to promote the movie. So like they
Yeah.
had to like deal with.
Yeah.
I'm
But the
not
blue
gonna-
sky effect
Yo,
fucked it up for sure.
There was a point in time when reading that in the manga when that was happening, I could wholeheartedly say like I was truly obsessed with My Hero. Like
Absolutely.
I had My Hero like figures and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and like I was like, this is some of the most fantastic. Like this is one of the best.
Yep.
Like going from a perspective of villains and all that stuff. Like that was
Wonderful.
that was a generational run
Yeah.
that Horikoshi went on.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean? And
For
then
sure.
we got to
got
that.
that.
We got to that.
I- What did I do? What did we do when we got that adaptation? Nothing.
yeah. Nobody.
Unless somebody asked, then I would tell them. But I just kept my
Yeah.
mouth shut because you know what? What it happens.
I didn't want
It
to.
was rough.
I didn't want to sound like a hater, but it was one of the true times I was like, man, it really was better in the manga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, really, it really was, and that's
No.
and you know me, I like
It's moments like
Absolutely love it.
those where like you really need to go that extra mile. For instance, I hear My Hero Academia is cooking this season.
I'm
Yes.
hearing
I
that.
hear
Yeah.
Bakugo has been getting amazing.
Once
Yeah.
again, I'm
Animation.
somehow the only one My Hero Academia anime fan
I
because
need to-
I am the
okay.
only one who keeps up to date with anything.
Okay, but listen, I was catching up with
I
other stuff I
understand.
had assignments for. Okay?
I understand, but listen, you ready? You ready for this, Kimmy? Because you're not going to repeat what I'm going to say. These past 2 anime episodes made me want to take back that Bakugo should have died.
That's huge.
Wow, that's real.
That's really huge.
That because of how they did it in this. I wish they did this the whole time. I know the production crew kind of changed for this season or whatever. Like so be it. But like
Yeah.
if this was always adapted like that, boy, they put the absolute sauce on this boy. Like they will start hitting emotional.
Yep.
The and granted, they got the One Piece guy who did some of One Piece's best.
Vincent?
Vincent Chanzar was doing.
Vincente?
Yes. So like the guy who's been doing like some of the best One Piece episodes, you see it here. You're like, this is all This is all My Hero fans been asking for.
That's what
My
we've
Hero
been asking for this whole time.
My Hero
This is
has
all-
sauce, but you got to go to the movie theater to watch it.
Yeah.
And that sucks. You know
does
what I
suck.
mean?
It
Like,
sucks. It's a curse. It's a curse.
Yes.
Some anime has that curse.
But at the same time, some of the movie stuff you see that they take from like the anime stuff. Like they
Yeah.
like mix and match it. And it's like,
well, that's the difference. I think this time around, they have the actual Bones studio who do the movies doing this season,
Thank
as
God.
opposed to
Thank God.
Bones, who usually does two different departments.
That's because Mob Psycho's over.
yes, literally.
Word. And like now that you've seen all of Mob Psycho, knowing that was running side by side by My Hero,
You
does that-
finished it?
We talked about this
we had
2
a whole-
years ago.
That sounds like you sound
We had
like
a
her.
whole segment.
She had a whole thing talking about Mob Psycho already.
Bro.
Maybe not 2
please-
years ago. Maybe last year.
Please,
Maybe last year.
Please pull the episode because
That's
I was not here.
hilarious. Yes, you were.
I don't remember talking about season 3 with you.
Yes.
Yeah, she
I
finished
did.
it.
Please,
I finished
I
it.
believe you. I'm telling you, I don't remember. I need you to pull up the
Well, she
clip.
can just tell you right now what she thought.
Oh, okay. If you guys are
This
well,
is
I mean, we're talking about My
this
Hero.
is giving
right?
a resure Danny doesn't have ADHD too.
No,
what did you think of Mob Psycho?
I mean, it was cool. I understand it. It was all right. I enjoyed it. I think I did a much
I think
more
that's why
in
you
depth.
forgot.
I did a much more in-depth review back in the day. But I remember it was like, okay.
That's good. All right.
She didn't. That's
So
kind
my-
of the same energy she gave last
Yeah,
time. She
it
didn't
was-
really love it. She thought it was.
Yeah, it was all right. Like I finished it and I was just like, cool. Like it was beautiful. One of the most visually appealing like animes to watch. But like it was just very much like he doesn't need the girl. He's a wonderful guy. We love this autistic kid. Do your thing. That's pretty much it. And I was like, cool.
She didn't like give it a
Yeah.
shit rate. I think she
Yeah.
said it was like a 7 or 8. I
No,
think.
like it was very well done and it was enjoyable.
But-
It was just
He getting mad already. But like comparing that, knowing that you watched that, knowing that was going side by
I'm
side.
so mad because that is exactly the time that My Villain Academia was happening. So the blue sky effect is happening when it should not have been in My Hero, and they gave all the sauce to Mob Psycho, and I'm just like, it was not deserved.
It was. We deserve better.
We deserve so much better.
And you know you're not getting another adaptation.
No, we're never gonna get another
No,
adaptation,
never.
so it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
But they did Shigaraki so dirty.
Yeah. I think in the manga and in the anime, I feel like I just wanted more for Shigaraki.
Yeah,
That's all right. We don't have to talk about our My Hero.
That's
gripes.
something else,
Yeah,
right?
anyway.
We'll get there when we get there when the anime
Yes.
finally finishes, because then we can close the chapter on that.
Yes.
So Kimmy, what about you? What you
Okay, so Ranma 1/2 is finally back for the second season.
second core?
Yes, and I'm so happy because
2/2.
I'm already. I've been watching. I've been telling you guys this whole time. I've been watching the original '90s one.
What?
I have, yeah.
Sailor Moon?
No, Ranma.
Oh, Ranma. Oh, I was confused for a second. I was like,
Hello, are we here today? Yes, I told you guys last time, but yes, I started watching the Ranma 1/2 original '90s version, and it's so cute. I think I'm like halfway through season 4. I think there's 7 or 8 seasons. And I've got to the point where they switched voice actors for Ranma Boy because I didn't realize that in the original the same voice actors for the girl Ranma and boy Ranma were the same. But one thing I didn't know is back in the 90s, a lot of the recording studios were in Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys knew this.
Yeah, a lot of the Ocean dub and a lot of the Dragon Ball, a lot of that was in Canada. That's why
Yeah.
Ocean dub. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing for Sailor Moon. It was back in Canada too. So I was saying I just met the Sailor Moon original voice actress, and
Bunch of Canadians.
yeah, literally she's Canadian.
didn't you
So that's
know?
why she doesn't come down for so many things anymore. So shout out to Terry. And we so yeah, they changed where the studio was. So she had to be like, yeah, I'm not going across Canada to I'm just gonna have to drop this. I can't do this anymore. And then apparently they switched it for the voice of Inuyasha. So that was a new one. But yeah, it's very long, a lot of filler episodes, all that kind of
It's
stuff.
90s.
Yeah, exactly. It's 90s, villain of the week, all that kinds of stuff. But it's super cute. I love to watch it. But it's really great to see the adaptation really shorten it down and to see what they turn it into. And everyone looks so good. And the animation, bro, the money? Oh my God. They put so much sauce on it for no reason because
She said it's not even that deep.
it's really not. I was like, yo, this looks beautiful. It the animation quality of the intros, in the middle, they'll like one episode will be like made out of like paint and chalk, and the other one is like, okay, the transition looks like this. Really well done. So I'm excited. It's currently coming out on Netflix. So I'm very hyped to see how they like make all these characters from the 90s like look more modern now. It's very cute. It's very roundish, you know.
You should totally, if you like the vibe of that, you should check out that Urusei Yatsura one.
Urusei Yatsura?
Yeah, it's a girl with blue hair. She wears like tiger
That one
stripes.
you were telling me about, yeah.
I think you would have even more fun with that one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's super silly. They have a 90s adaptation and a newer one, just like the way Ranma has one. So you can do the same thing.
Do you know where it's playing?
Shit, it might be on High Dive.
Okay, we'll find out.
Yeah.
So that's going on. I watched Wicked for the first time today.
Finally,
Yes.
it only took all year. We watched it together while I was
Yes.
cooking and working and
Yes,
doing all
Cory
that stuff.
Cory put it on for me, and I watched it, and it was wonderful. I very much enjoyed it. I've never seen the movie. I've never seen the Broadway show. I've never seen anything. I only know like the couple of like songs like Defying Gravity and like Popular, and that was all I knew about it.
But you seen Wizard of Oz.
Yes, I did grow up watching Wizard of Oz. I loved Wizard of Oz. It was, a great time. But it was very well done. I think Ariana Grande and Cynthia did a great job. It didn't feel like I was watching Ariana Grande. It very much did feel like, I'm watching Glinda. Glinda. So they both did a phenomenal work in this because
good dynamic.
And Cory informed me that there was no backtrack like singing. It was just straight, like they all have mics and they were recording as is, which was so impressive.
Wow.
Between all the dancing, singing, everything. So well done.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. So very impressive. I don't know
Can
how.
you believe Danny read?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how you read manga during
I'll tell you how. I don't like musicals and I don't understand why a musical number. It's cool if you want to sing, but if it passes 3 minutes, I'm out. If it passes 3 minutes, why does a whole musical thing have to last 7 minutes?
It's a dance
ridiculous.
sequence!
I could read 2 chapters in
You
that
can watch
4 minute
the
additional time.
dance!
I don't.
Oh my God.
I don't care about the flips and the
Crazy.
the things. And listen, I don't like musicals. It's not
Anyways.
just Wicked. And again, guys, Wicked looked beautiful. I just don't like musicals. All right. I'm sorry.
Like K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, but I mean, that looks great. Just kidding.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my
That was
God.
for you, Liam.
Oh my God. Anyways, so I'm excited. Apparently the new movie is coming out November 20th,
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
Super-
month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we all have to watch it together.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna watch it together.
Yeah, we have to talk about it. It'll be the hottest
Bless you.
thing. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
So,
know,
I thought you meant like we all go like hand in hand into the movie theater.
That'd be
to watch it.
fun.
you know we can't make him do that.
No, why? I had to go. I have to see it. This is for the
Yeah,
show.
but I feel like trying to organize for you to go with us. To
I
the
think it'd be
movies.
fun.
Yeah,
It's like a Friday night or Saturday night. What
If
are
we could force
talking
him, then
about?
it'll be great.
we'll see. We'll have to.
Saturday's perfect.
You was laughing a lot during Michelle Yeoh roasting.
Yo, she was roasting
Her
the
at the
fuck
end?
out of Glinda.
Well, the whole
Oh,
movie,
Belinda.
the whole movie, she was reading Glinda. Kimmy was
For
like,
film.
"Damn."
I was like this. She was like, I have absolutely no faith in you. I don't know why Elphaba does. And I was like, damn, bro.
You didn't need to say that. I'm still your student.
Crazy.
Like I still go to school.
Wild. Okay, but moving on. Danny, as I told you earlier, I finally caught up with Ichi the Witch. It was phenomenal.
Won't she do it?
I'm so happy. It was great.
Blessings onto her as she has finally succumbed to the glory that is Ichi the Witch.
Granted, I had already started reading it. I just left it for a while because I forgot it existed. But
You
So
guys
Kimmy-
had to be there to see the dap. He turned around. We were setting up mid. This motherfucker with a bow face and he looked like the Captain
said-
America with Ryu dap, the Garp and Aokiji dap. Like he really was like my man.
My man.
I was like, I thought that was Jason Momoa coming down to you.
I was listen.
yeah.
Okay, how do you feel about the most? Let's see. There's been a couple of arcs, right? So you met Goku Raku.
Yes. Okay. But before that, just as a little intro for you guys that don't remember, Ichi the Witch is the manga where essentially they finally have a black female lead, which is wonderful.
Just got us. Daddy.
And Ichi, this is a world where only women can have magic and use magical items. And somehow, through shenanigans, Ichi becomes a witch by accident, and he's the first male witch in existence. And just like, okay, now we have to imagine if you had to teach Inosuke how to use magic.
Literally.
Like we're bringing Inosuke to Harry Potter. That's what we're doing right now. That's
very
pretty much
good.
That's
comparison.
okay. Thank you. That's pretty much the
One to
premise
one.
of. Thank you. That's pretty much the premise of the story so far. But it's very well done. I'm really liking it. Yes, we finally have our second male lead, which I absolutely love. It's gonna be great. Finally seeing it like in person. Really cool story arc going on between like lack of emotions between the town. Whew, that was a whole other thing. Very, very well done.
You're meeting the prophecy magic now.
Yeah.
Ichi had that one showdown with the world hater magic.
Oh my god.
And Descades came and helped him out.
Oh my god, this is gonna go crazy when it's finally adapted into an anime. People are gonna love it.
Reading these last like several chapters, I'm having so much fun. Like I'm really looking forward to it week to week.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost to the point where I would say I'm enjoying Ichi the Witch over Kagurabachi.
Absolutely. I agree.
think Ichi the Witch is doing so good as like a magical girl anime, but you still got a feral child like Ichi there.
Because he stab, hands.
Yeah, you give him an inkling of bloodlust, he'll stab you in the face.
Yeah, like if he feels your energy that you want to kill, he insta like locks in.
It's on.
He locks in.
So this ain't Black Clover we talking about here with magic.
No. Ichi will take a life.
No, he will like he comes with the like no wand. He has a knife.
I really the artwork, the art style, the clothing that they do for like a lot of the characters.
Very well done.
The characters itself, like again, Descades having her as the lead every time she's on screen.
Yes.
Oh my god, when they became family.
My god.
He's like, what is a family?
It's a very it also includes a lot of found family, which is very well done. Also they have the silliness of like, in Demon Slayer they go all chibi and they have little moments like that. There's gonna be a lot of that, which I look forward to. And so in this world, the way that they have powers and things, there's these things called magics. And they are like little demons essentially, and you have to fight and capture them. And once you capture them, you gain their powers.
Like a familiar.
No, you can consider it. It's really good. It's like, you know how in Naruto the tailed beasts are masses of chakra that are formed into one. That's kind of like magics, and then they have like their own essence, their own personalities, their own souls, and things like that. And when you take a tailed beast in, you're a Jinchuriki, and you can use their abilities, sort of. Okay, it's kind of like that.
So picture like your Digimon, but once you capture them, they're inside of you, and you can still talk to them,
like in your soul, kind of like how Naruto talk to the tailed beast.
Yeah.
It's
like season 4 Digimon.
Yeah,
Digimon Frontiers. They turn into Digimon.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So like that, and then they can come back and talk to them. Yo, that one chapter where like Ichi's magics were all talking to each other, and they were like bitching. Yo, I was like, nah. They were like, can you believe this magic? The shark and the fox. Yo,
the shark. I loved it when he acquired the shark. She's like, the only thing you have to do is. What did she say? It was like,
you gotta dress me up.
You have to dress me up. You have to make me look good.
You gotta make it look. Yeah, the different trials. So every magic has its own trial. So you have to find out what the trial is and then pass said trial. And if you pass the trial, you acquire the magic. But there's so many, different levels, different things. Obviously,
it could be anything.
Yeah, it could literally.
Be like, yeah, go get me milk. If you do that, I'm yours. Whatever, man. I just really need to finish this.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it's good. I'm really glad you're liking it. When it gets animated, it's
gonna go crazy.
Gonna look great.
So you both think that this is better than Kagurabachi?
Oh yes, I really do think so.
Maybe
it sounds more complex than Kagurabachi.
It
sounds
does.
like it has more elements going on.
It feels like it has more depth to it. Kagurabachi has so far just a lot of aura and somewhat story. But this one has a lot of story. It has more. I feel like it has more layers to it. Yes.
Does it feel more? Does it feel more emotional?
Yeah.
Yes.
More for sure.
Yes, I definitely do. I think Kagurabachi has more heavy moments because this is just like there's still world building.
Yeah,
and
it's
they
not as
have
many
it.
chapters of Kagurabachi, right?
No, it's
No.
the
50
59th chapter.
56 because I
Okay.
just finished it. Yeah.
Just dropped, and Kagurabachi's almost at 100.
Yeah, it's almost at 100. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double.
So exactly. So it still has time to develop, but I feel like in the short
Yeah.
amount of time they've already covered so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, highly recommend anyone that's looking for something to read right now. 56 chapters so far out, each of the which highly recommend.
Will you keep reading it?
Absolutely, I'll keep reading it. No, I was like the only reason I stopped is because I forgot, but it was nice because then I let it build up and I busted it out all in one Sunday, so it was great.
I mean, you loved it when it came out when you read it.
Exactly,
before, so
yeah.
like, just stay consistent.
Very well done. I highly look forward to seeing the cosplays going forward, and the styling of all the characters, all the covers.
I
Oh
was
my
literally
god!
Just pulling up like the one cover page that just came out.
I screenshotted so many. They were very well done. So they put them. They're very like old school, like witchy styles, but they like have put them. Yes,
I love when this came
gorgeous.
out.
This isn't even like their real
There's like a
outfits.
Halloween one,
but
too.
this is like
Oh,
the
I like
Halloween
that.
style.
I
Yeah,
like the vibes.
and then the one before that was actually them in like modern day clothes.
It looks like how Demon Slayer's manga art looks, but a little more refined, not as round.
Yes,
Definitely better.
Well, I don't know what I'm just saying.
Did you
like,
read
I
Demon
meant,
Slayer?
well, no, I don't mean I meant like what I would see on the covers of like Demon Slayer's manga.
Yes,
Like when the coloring, it looks different than when you watch the anime. You know what I mean?
yes.
So that's
I agree.
yeah.
But yeah, very well done on that.
Well, wait, what was your rating out of 10 for Wicked? You didn't say it.
I'll give it an 8.
Okay.
I very much enjoyed it. And it was, I enjoyed the songs. I enjoyed the cast. It was beautifully done. I look forward to the next one.
Yeah. Second one's gonna be darker. This one was like just all set up.
Yes, this was all like fun and games, but they're locking in for the next one for sure.
Yeah. You said something about some Twilight thing you had to bring up to us.
Oh, okay, guys. Fun fact.
She did forget.
I did. Okay, so fun fact, guys. For Cory and us, we just watched the second Twilight movie, New Moon, for Halloween. If you guys haven't seen that episode, feel free to drop in and watch it on your spare time. But one thing I feel like to bring into perspective, my god sister Carolina brought it up that one thing you have to keep in mind for the reason that like Bella is so awkward and you don't realize it till reading after is that Stephanie Meyer is a Mormon. So like in the books, she's very much like in these fuck ass outfits that like are even worse than in the movie. So like, she's in a long jean skirt and like weird shit like
more
that.
More fuck ass than what I seen.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. And so like that's why she doesn't really have a lot of friends. She doesn't really know. Like she's trying to, goes around these people, so it like makes it harder. So like I feel like she transferred that over. So that's one thing. And then another thing that you should know, because of Twilight also, I don't know if you've heard this before, but 9/11 caused 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah. Okay.
I've heard that
I think
before.
we talked about that before.
Dude, I feel like I mentioned this before,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure. So I was like, let me bring it up again.
So basically, the girl who made Twilight was a fucking loser.
You don't gotta say it like that, but like, okay. So just to remind you guys on the timeline.
Cory wouldn't have talked to her in high school.
So
I'm nice to everybody.
9/11 happened. Because 9/11 happened, Gerard Way saw it happen. He got depressed. He made a band, My Chemical Romance. Because of My Chemical Romance, Stephanie Meyer did fanfic of Gerard Way. So that caused, and then the fanfic turned into Twilight. Twilight happened, and then fanfic happened to Twilight, and 50 Shades of Grey happened, and the books, and then the movies.
That's
So.
world building right there.
Truly.
And the one piece was Twilight this whole time.
Yes. But going forward, there's a lot of stuff happening in video games right now.
Gaming time.
Yes. So one huge announcement that happened today. Obviously this come out later, but Animal Crossing, oh my God, New Horizons. They lied to us a year ago and they said that was the last update you were ever, and probably 2 years ago, I think at this point. It was like, you were only getting version 2 as an update and that's it. We're never updating again. They lied and they came out
Huzzah.
with a third update now that's happening. But of course they wait until the Switch 2 is coming out, and that's what they're bringing it up because they're like, hey, we have a Switch 2 version, but also, okay, I guess we should kind of give you guys that don't have a Switch 2 a bone.
We need some games for the Switch too, so here's some DLC.
Yes, essentially. So it's a little something, but thankfully it's free, which I'm so happy about. So everyone can do it. They have a new hotel mode, so you get to essentially help one of the islander peoples. I can't remember his name.
It's the Kappas. The
Kappas. Yes. So they're running a hotel, and you get to decorate that. There's also, they finally listened to us with one. I heard there's mass crafting, and also two, you can decorate an island with your friends now. It's like a dream island, and you can have up to 3, and it's wonderful. So people can decorate however they want, and with friends.
That's so annoying because like, it's not like the Switch couldn't do this because that means they could have did this the whole time.
Yes.
And the way that they spread out these DLCs for Animal Crossing, like I get it. They wasn't expecting people to be stuck in the house when the world, closed when this game came out. So the amount of hours people put into it out the gate was probably much more than anybody could have expected.
Yes.
And it sold way more, right?
Yes.
But this taking this long for to add DLC over this amount of time, like
crazy.
I'm not gonna go back to play it because like I've moved on from that. I don't got the hours to put into it, but like I'm happy for the people who finally have a reason to go back into it. I'm at the point where like I feel like whenever I do turn my Animal Crossing on, I'm like, should I just like start over? Like I be getting there, and then I'm like, so I said like that's why I can't. I'm like I'm good.
I put
like,
too much hours into this.
Good,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've thought about it because I'm like I do want to feel that again when I like was
buying a game
in the
just buy another game.
Well, you can't. It's on digitally on the Switch.
So I guess my save file, you know what I mean? So like, I would just have to start over. But like, I finally, right? It just sucks that it took this long to get to.
Absolutely,
to
no.
You know what I mean?
Me and my friends were literally crazy. Is that we were literally talking about this on Sunday that they said that they would never update another thing again, and we were very disappointed because like we were hoping after the first year or so they would update like the things you could get and build because seasonally there's always an event. So like whether it's for spring, you get all the cherry blossoms. For Christmas, you get the Christmas stuff. Easter, Halloween, like just random things. Summer, they all have their own events, and each event also comes with things you can build. And after the things you could build, they just never changed. So nothing changed at all. So we were like, okay, is it just going to stay the same? We were hoping for updates on like what you could acquire, more things to build, anything really.
Give me a little bit more story. Let me throw a bigger concert for KK Slider.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give my man an arena tour. Let me build an arena tour for my boy KK. You know what I mean? Like there's so many opportunities with like, you got GTA 6 milking everybody dry. You got Sims milking everybody dry. Now, is this messed up? I'm requesting Nintendo to milk me dry for my money. I'm not saying that per se, but like
once you get everything you want, there was nothing left.
This is a layup.
Literally,
just put it here. They will. If you do this, they will come.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just they're gonna pay. Y'all would pay for it.
Exactly.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, and thankfully, I'm happy this is free. But like, people would have absolutely paid. Like, I didn't do the DLC with the village.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I didn't do that one. Where you could decorate your villagers like rooms and stuff. I didn't do it, but like Ron did it, and he said it was fun. I would probably go back and visit. I don't know if I'd fully go in.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have over 500 something hours on like Animal Crossing. Like this was my life because I joined during pandemic. It was my first Animal Crossing, so. That's big. And really quick, just Marvel Rivals has been hitting it crazy. I don't know if you heard, but they added
crazy is crazy.
They added a PvE mode, which is like the player plays against like a computer like quest.
Okay.
And so all the Halloween stuff. So they added like the nightmare stuff. So your Marvel Zombies is the thing to go along with the Marvel Zombies show that is currently on Disney Plus. And it goes, you play one of 5 characters, either Blade, Magic, Thor, Jeff, or Punisher. And you got to fight zombies. You can either do the first 3 levels or like a full story mode. You go through, kill everybody, all that stuff. And then you fight Zombie Namor and Zombie Wanda. Or you just go into the nightmare modes, which are the 4 hardest ones. And you go crazy and just hordes and hordes of zombies. If any of you guys have played Overwatch before, similar to Junkenstein Endless. So, yes, it was very hard. But Me and the squad did it. We beat Nightmare 4. But I'm very happy they're coming out with the Wanda skin. And honestly, it's been such a great change of pace to not have to fight against like another team of something, you know, whether competitive, quick play, something, and just mindlessly kill zombies. So overall, from what I've seen, the community has been, you know, really happy about this and are very much encouraging the people to do more PvE like missions.
Yeah.
So hopefully that encourages them to do that.
So would you say that as of now, not asking you what you think is better, but are you enjoying playing Marvel Rivals more than Overwatch right now?
I still like them both equally because I'm still going back to Overwatch because I think at certain points, like they really need to expand their like arcade modes because it really just feels like there's just quick play, competitive, and now this PvE, which is great. But now that we beat it, it's like, okay, what next?
Okay.
Like, because they do have some arcade modes, but they're not that great.
Okay.
So I think Overwatch has more variety as a whole of like things you can play within the game. That's not just quick play. So it's nice. So I do like to balance between both of them still.
Okay.
I do play Marvel Rivals a little bit more often, but that's because I have gained everything that I need to gain in Overwatch, and I still have things to work towards in Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
But Corey, you've been on your big journey with Pokemon so far.
Big journey is an understatement.
8 hours.
Well, you know, it's a
8
road
hour
to
stream.
You know, there's real gamers over here on this side of the
Oh,
world,
DK,
you know what
okay.
I mean? So like, you know, this is the thing I do. Listen, with
So tell us about the game. What are you playing?
I'm playing Pokémon Legends Z-A. You know what I mean? I usually, when a Pokemon game comes out, I hibernate. I lock in, right? Reason why I don't play like a lot of these online games, I've never been a fan of online games as the only child. I love story games, single player experiences. That is my bag, something where I don't have to communicate with other people. Unless like, you know, there's controllers in the living room. That's a different experience in itself. But online stuff is not my thing. So every time a Pokemon game comes out, I take PTO.
PTO is crazy.
I take PTO because I know I want to put as many hours as I can. Normally I don't stream it, so I have more. I usually would be done already.
With it,
now
but now
it's been
you're
like
dedicating
2 weeks. Now I'm like, okay, let me just stream it. And my first 2 streams, because I think I did 3 streams already. First 2 streams, 8+ hours.
Wild.
Right. And then the third stream was 7.5 hours. So
wow.
This is what I would be doing though with like if I
At
wasn't
home,
doing
yeah.
that. Like if I wasn't streaming, I'd be playing longer.
Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like, that's just how I kind of lock in. But when it comes to Pokemon, I'm not like a shiny chaser.
No, yeah. Pretty regular.
I don't look Nuzlocke. I don't do that. I don't
Nuzlocke? What's that one?
Those are the people who take it really seriously. Like if your
Like when-
Pokemon
with
faints,
the stats and the.
No, when your
no.
Pokemon faints,
gone.
release it.
Oh
That's
no,
it.
those. Oh yeah, I remember. That's
Like
crazy.
that's how you play. Like if you faints, that's it. You know what I mean? There's level caps. There's different rules people make up for themselves. You know what I mean? Like I'm not allowed to let my Pokemon go past this level. You know what I mean? Because you kind of ruin the competitiveness of the game when you're over.
Yeah.
That's just how they play. You know what I mean? They want to make a children's game more
harder for
competitive
themselves.
like
Yeah.
they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But then it don't make no sense for them to do it, right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
been new kids get into Pokemon every year. You know what I mean? So why make it towards us when make it towards them? Legends Z-A, I think, is a little bit more towards, you know, us that wanted something more. But like, listen, guys, I don't go to McDonald's expecting filet mignon. You know what I mean? There's plenty of people bitching about the game. Oh, I can't see inside the windows. Oh, the textures of the building. Oh, why do these graphics still look like 3DS?
Oh wow.
Guys, I get it. I understand. I agree. You're right. It should look better for how much money it makes. It could look better. Do they put too little budget on Pokemon in regards to how much they make from us? Sure, you're right. You got it. That's always been the case since I was playing Red and Blue, like a wee lad.
Like
you
a
went
wee
to Gold
lad.
and Silver, same issue. Ruby and Sapphire looks better. They could have did better. There were better games in the Game Boy Advance during that time. You get to go, it's going to always happen. Other games is getting more money. Mario's getting more money. Zelda's getting more money to make the stuff. They know we gonna buy it. Y'all complaining and still buying it. So if you don't like it, stop buying it. I don't care. I know what I signed up for. I'm having fun. I only come
Yay.
to Pokemon to have fun. Nostalgia. I like the new stuff. I know what I'm going for. I just want to catch my little Pokemons.
Yep.
I want to go on a little adventure. I got a little girly pop that I got in there going on. She got her little dreads. I'm having a great time.
And now they got Black Nurse Joy.
They got Black Nurse Joy, my favorite.
Yes.
Nurse Joy Vet. Joy Vet, because she French.
Oh.
My little French croissant.
I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to get this game because I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. I played a little bit off stream just to do background side missions because like I'm not trying to do that all on stream. And I've probably put in like 36 hours altogether, and that's not like my streaming hours is like less than that, but I just like some side stuff. And listen, I like the mechanics. I like the Pokemon Legends Arceus game, Arceus, however people want to pronounce it. Yeah, I'm here. I told you I'm a real gamer.
That was one of the few games I didn't play from Pokemon.
I told you. That's why I knew ball already. You know what I mean? So like I put in mad hours to that. I love the mechanics, just throwing Pokeballs randomly. The fact that you can actually get hit by moves as a human and black out. Like if you get like 3 times, you're going to just end up back in the Pokemon
Wake up
Center.
with Nurse Joy Vet going omelette du fromage.
Because there's you be fighting like these mega Pokemon, and some of them only be going after you and not the Pokemon.
That's crazy.
Like they be doing moves. I'm like, yo, bro, why are you chasing me with Dig?
That's crazy.
Why are you using Dig and going after me?
Back it up with that tail whip.
Right? And sometimes you get smoked. So like, it's once again, I come here for fun. Is it as complex as what I'm gonna plan on streaming after Digimon Story Time Stranger, which is totally snatching Pokemon's chain right now because the amount of reviews and great press that it's getting right now on the internet.
Okay.
Sure. But like, I like Digimon too. I like Digimon more than Pokemon. And I'm going to play that too. But I know that Digimon has always been the one that's gotten shitted on by Pokemon fans. But what I'm seeing on the internet now is a lot of the Pokemon fans who are dissatisfied with Pokemon Legends Z-A have now been playing Digimon Story Time Stranger, which Digimon games have always been more complex and better. It's just that it's Digimon.
Yeah, so it's always going to take a back seat.
It's always taking a back seat. But now, because of this discourse, people was playing this that never touched Digimon.
Okay.
Ever. Like, they might know what Digimon was, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like, they never thought about playing a game, you know what I mean? So I'm going to play that after this. There's plenty of combinations. That's like way more complex of a game. It's going to take way more hours of my life. Okay. But yeah,
nice.
Legends Z-A right now, it's 7 out of 10. I don't think any Pokemon game really is like over like an 8 or a 9. You know what I mean? Like they're all consistent.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
One thing we forgot to talk about because we haven't really given a wrap up about it. We finished the 2nd season of Sailor Moon.
Nice.
Sailor Moon R.
Nice.
So, Danny, what'd you think about the journey?
Sailor Moon R. So 2nd season, right? The first 18 episodes or so are like these tree people. They're tree aliens, right? It's like a sacred tree. Alien.
Yeah.
So
that's what they make together.
That first half, it was all filler.
The girl and the guy, right?
Yeah. They're like lovers.
One was trying to bang Tuxedo Mask, and the other one was trying to bang Serena.
Yeah.
But like they were together.
But not really.
They were together, or were they brothers or sisters?
No, they're not brothers. They were together.
So they was really trying to be poly. They was open. They were in an open relationship,
but they didn't want each other to be.
They didn't want it to work out. They was hating from outside of the club.
Yeah, truly.
All filler. Great time.
Yes.
Great time.
Yes.
It was because what happened is where we end up later on with the villains we have. I was sitting here like, damn, I miss Alan. I took them for granted.
Yeah, season 2 villains.
Ass.
Yeah, not a good follow up for Alan on.
The 3 girls, the 4 sisters, whatever. Great, sisters. Right? The 4, Koan and
with the balls, right?
Not Esmeralda.
They have the Black Moon crest. The
Black Moon clan or whatever.
Yeah.
There was 4 sisters at first.
They got refreshed.
They got refreshed, right? The one that fought Mars was the first one, right? I forgot which one. I think that is Koan. The purple hair or whatever. And that was the fights that they were having with these girls were fantastic. You know what I mean? They was good to see. You know what I mean? I won't say they're better than my homies from the Dark Kingdom. You know what I mean? But like,
all the
they was cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
But then they all got refreshed, and
then they subbed them in with Esmeralda,
the stronger ones. And
who just very lackluster. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I think that the main highlight of Sailor Moon R is Chibiusa, small lady.
Yeah.
Black lady.
The impression that Cory and I went into this season with about small lady.
We thought she was going to be so annoying.
No.
I'm expecting, unreal, but wow.
No.
Especially by the end of it. Chibiusa? This baby
Black
girl.
Black lady was crazy.
She was crazy, right?
That being her name.
No, the black
lady. Yeah,
But the
Googling that is wild.
design?
Beautiful.
The design?
Yo,
Best design in the show so far.
couture.
Best design in the show so far.
Yes.
Killed it, bro. The whole vibe, the goth vibe. Like, I don't feel like I see enough black ladies at the
Cosplay.
convention.
She do be showing
where are
up.
they?
You just got now. You will recognize.
Well, no,
her
I already
going
would have
forward.
known before because, like, I've seen the image before
Okay,
growing.
okay.
It's not. I'm not oblivious to every image
Okay.
I've seen. I'm oblivious to the story.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, like, when we were at Anime NYC, I already saw because I remember you said it. It was like, oh, that's a spoiler. I was like, I already know what it looks like. 'Cause I do
okay.
remember as a kid.
Okay.
But like, I didn't know the context behind it and how we got
Yes.
there. That was lost upon me. So like, how that all turned out,
Poor Chibiusa. She want to be with her parents.
she was just a baby.
But the way the black lady was going after her dad,
Yo.
crazy.
It was wicked work, but
But you know what? It's Sailor Moon. That's Tuxedo Mask at the end of the day.
yeah,
So,
bro, it's Tuxedo Mask problem.
Can't put it past him. That man still did not get any W's this season.
Yeah, he's still.
He's just terrible.
I don't know why any of y'all want Serena to be with this man. She could do better.
When he so obviously the season starts off right after everything that happened in season 1. They're together, right? Chibiusa comes into the mist. Momo starts having like PTSD dreams over here. Like what?
I can see the
Oh my
future.
God. No, not Usako. Usako, no, because that's what he calls
Yeah.
Usagi. Usako, right? So he breaks up with her. And it was like, yeah, I don't love you anymore. We can't be together. Oh my God, dude, the episode when Momoru broke up with Usagi.
Oh my God.
No, Cory and I we were like,
I was like, this is fucked up.
Yes.
I was like, this
When
is
she
why
was
he's
crying
trash.
in
in the doorway.
Bruh.
Her eyes were glazed over. There's no one home.
Yes.
I
He
felt
broke
so
her.
bad.
He
It was
broke
so
her
bad.
soul, and I was like,
Wait, in the telephone stand or the house?
The house when she's
House.
standing in his doorway, saying like, "What happened? Just tell me." And he's like, "I just don't love you anymore.
Yeah.
Please leave."
Heartbreaking. So heartbreaking.
And then you just see Chibiusa in the back, like,
Yo.
yeah, she was,
And
See,
we
that's
were-
why I hated this bitch sometimes. You were just like, yo.
it was a good laugh.
We know why you hate it.
We know why you hate it.
But yeah. So Momoru broke up with her. Never really tells her why.
Communication terrible.
Terrible. Just saying we can't be together. We can't be together. And then what? Like,
And then
20
still
episodes
shows up
later.
every episode though. It's still you, brother.
like
It's still
Yeah.
hey,
you're still
hey,
getting involved.
Don't know if you know. It's still you.
Yeah. I feel like it's the equivalent of like I have a lot of friends that they be talking like, yeah, this girl says she wanted space, but next thing you know, she likes all my stories. I'm like, that's essentially what it's giving.
Yo, that is facts, brother.
Yeah.
Still be yo. She said we just friends, but she texts me every day.
Yeah.
She says a good morning.
That's what it's giving.
If I don't respond, I get a follow up.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's what it's giving.
So yeah, Chibiusa was definitely the highlight
Yeah.
of it. You know, Usagi seeing her like grow closer and all the girls. I don't think there was like a lot of crazy development for the girls this season, except everyone got like a new move for it.
Yeah.
There were certain episodes where like, wow, they were really like Ami, that one episode where like everyone was calling her a dirty cheater.
Yeah,
and
when they-
really coming after her self-esteem and
She was feeling mad, like she was feeling like guilty, or like people was shooting at her for like being like a smarty pants, but then it was saying like, nah, she actually a cheater.
Oh yeah, starting rumors and
Yeah.
shit. Crazy.
yeah. So that was a rough episode, but I don't think
We did find out Venus was actually a goofball.
Oh,
it was a filler episode where everybody was sick and Venus
that was one of
Yo,
my favorites.
goes to everybody's house to make them fucking soup or do
Yeah.
something for them. She just makes it worse.
Venus was. I was like, one. It felt like whiplash because like
She'd been the cool girl till then.
the cool. I mean, I wouldn't say cool. She's was giving nothing.
Yeah.
She gives me like
You don't
she's
know
still
her
at my
yet.
bottom.
Yeah,
right?
she's aloof.
You don't know her
I'm
yet.
like, damn, brother, we've been here for 90 episodes. Why I still don't know this girl, right?
Yeah.
Z-San says that we have a lot to look forward to in Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I heard there's more to look forward to, but god damn, they've been shitting on her, bro.
Yeah.
There was one thing.
Is it the one
that-
where she dressed up as her?
No, she was just like trying to like help everybody while they were
Yeah.
sick, and she was just messing everything up, making it worse.
Okay, but she didn't
she didn't
dress, up.
I don't think so.
Okay, never mind. Then I'm not gonna spoil it.
There was one thing, the most dastardly thing we had ever heard in the show. What was that thing that Jupiter said? about her ex. She said, what was it? It was the most outlandish thing.
What did she
We
say?
had her. It's the classic thing that she always says, like, "Oh, this reminds me of my ex." But
Yeah.
what was the circumstance?
No, oh my god,
It was so
I
out
can't
of pocket.
remember. It was one of the funnier ones. Where I was like, "Yo, you gotta chill.
Like, girl, you crazy.
You gotta chill." It was somebody without like a head or something. Like somebody lost a limb. It was something wicked, bro.
Like that.
It was something so wicked. I was like,
and then
really
she
was
said, "Damn, reminds me of my ex."
It's like,
That's crazy.
I will. We have to find it.
yeah,
You gotta tell me.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
yeah. We gotta look up like best Jupiter reminds me of my ex jokes.
I
Yo.
love that trope for her.
Yo.
It reminds me of my
That's so original.
It
doesn't
is.
get old.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody else do to remind me of my ex trope.
No.
I mean-
and drag it this far.
I mean, you ever watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? Their mom was always doing that.
Oh, I don't remember
what do
that.
you mean, brother?
Sailor
not
Moon did
an-
it first.
That's not an
Yeah, Sailor Moon
anime.
did-
Like, and she
I'm
was
just
ma-
saying that's
she-
the only time
here's
I've
the
seen that
difference.
trope.
She actually had a husband and a. Jupiter does not have an ex.
No, but it was a different ex every time.
She was like 12.
I know. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Like this is a mystical figure. Like this is almost like if you ever watch Martin, there's a joke with Martin, this character named Tommy, where they like Tommy ain't got no job. Like nobody believe Tommy got a job, but he always say he going to work.
Oh, okay.
Where's the ex?
That's funny.
They sort of silhouette at best.
That's so funny. But
So
yeah.
it's great. Sailor
Yeah.
Moon, Sailor Moon R.
I'm
as a season.
Well, now that you guys are finished with the first two, are you gonna watch the movie?
Well, we want. I think we should save the movies till we're completely done.
But there's a movie that comes in right in that
We
time.
got a whole chat. They tell us everything, brother. I think that we should keep the pace in where
Okay.
we're going here, and then the side project is finally to go through the movies,
Right.
like rather than kind of just like taking a break to sit there.
I don't know, because I feel like once you go back, like once you're at your where you at, and then you go back, you're like, oh damn, I forgot they had these powers at this
I
time.
don't think we're gonna forget, girl.
Okay.
I don't know if you know, but we're bigger Sailor Moon fans than you.
Oh, DK.
So we also met Sailor Pluto.
Pluto's cute.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
They
yes.
didn't give him much to do yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's very
our
cute.
rankings, I think they haven't really changed much.
Yeah.
But
We met King Endymion.
Oh, nice.
Way more useful than
You were telling me that.
he's no Prince Endymion, but he's better than Tuxedo Mask.
Prince Endymion was
His lavender
guy.
suit
That was
is
the
nice,
man.
Yeah, Prince Endymion was Black Rose. Got to bring the boy
Swag.
back.
Okay.
Bring the boy back. So our Sailor Scout rankings. You wanna?
I don't remember. Well, if I could just say it.
You can say it right now.
Off the top of the dome right now. Listen, Ray
Ray still
Ray
number
Uchiha,
one.
she's still number one. Kimmy, I just don't like. She really has to like mess up bad for her to fall out of this ranking.
I think she'll be your number one to the whole
She's just
time.
too good. Ray, Jupiter's still there, right? At number 3, I got Small Lady,
Okay.
Chibiusa. Chibiusa's
Okay.
in my top 3. I really like Chibiusa.
Okay.
She's so
You switched up.
funny. I did?
You did not have her at 3 before.
What did I have?
You had Usagi before at 3.
Oh no, I think he's right. Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause
so
you have Small Lady at 3.
I have
Okay.
Chibiusa at 3.
I do like Usagi a lot.
Yeah.
Like in this season, there were a lot of times where she
Steps up
stepped
more.
up.
Yeah.
You know, she really took charge. Yeah, I liked Usagi a lot in this season. So yeah, you're right. For me, number 4 is Chibiusa.
Yeah.
And after that, I think it's Venus, then Pluto, and Mercury's at the bottom.
Unfortunately, Mercury's just at the bottom. That doesn't really change.
Not for me though.
Okay.
But not for me. So my ranking of the Sailor Scouts is, of course, Mars, number 1, Jupiter, number 2, Chibiusa, number 3, Usagi, number 4, Mercury, number 5, Pluto, then Venus last.
Okay.
I get it, guys. I know the lore. I know that the manga started with Sailor V first. I understand. It's not about that. I don't care.
No.
This girl is just discount Serena. I don't care right now. Like, she might change over time, but like, same hair color. Venus Love Me chain barely be doing anything.
Yeah.
She had one cool backstory where she was running away from bombs, and now all of a sudden she's not adapted. She just like is a goof. Like, they just came out of nowhere. Bottom. At least Mercury is consistent and she delivers.
That's true.
You're not wrong.
That is true. She got her own shtick. I do say that one thing for Venus is that they do make her very similar to Serena, and the blonde matching thing, like, kind of annoys me, but
It's a shame.
yeah. So, but I do enjoy that she's still her own goof. You know,
We'll see.
we'll see. Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what level. I don't know how much goofier she gets, and then all of a sudden maybe I was about to say Serena Usagi. Sorry,
It's okay.
I'm a supremacist.
Bilingual.
You know what I mean, maybe she gets more locked in.
Yeah.
But that'd be. I mean, she is developing as a character.
Yeah, you'll see more of her.
I definitely enjoyed season 1 more
Okay.
than season 2, even though I did really enjoy Chibiusa.
You like season 2 better?
I like Sailor Moon R better than the first season of Sailor Moon.
Nice.
I think because the girls are more in tune with what they're doing. They kind of have like a routine. They have formations, and there's a deeper bond there now. You throw in Chibiusa there. I for me, season 2 is better.
It's just the villains are so much better in season 1. Like the Dark Kingdom is they're so much more compelling in what they do with Zoisite and Kunzite and Jadeite and Nephrite and all of them,
Queen
and like
Beryl.
those different. And Queen Beryl was just way better as a villain as compared to Mystery Hooded Man.
I will
and
say,
the final fight was way better, and the climax was like way more meaningful, and we was getting clapped in the end, like we was losing bodies after bodies. We had to reset time.
Yeah.
Season 1, hands down, better than me.
Okay. I'd love to hear that.
Probably give it a 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Season 1,
Season 2.
season 2. Yeah, I'll probably give
Season 2,
it
8. I give season 1, like now that I have both to compare to, like I give it a 9. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I really, really enjoyed it. If there was points, I'd be like an 8 to 8.5, but I'd rather just give it a 9 and say that it's better.
That's valid.
All right, so let's get into our final segment.
JoJo's!
I didn't know.
Oh my god!
Zawardo! So
Kimmy finally finished Stardust Crusaders.
I did.
she's freed Danny from the shackles of being stuck on Stardust Crusaders for 3 months.
Oh my god.
In 3 months? It feels longer.
It's been like he finished in one go. So.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah.
longer. I cannot wait to start Diamond is Unbreakable. But Kimmy, you finished it. How do you feel?
It was ass.
Wow! What?
Let's go piece by piece, right?
Okay.
You got the questions right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's gonna say she doesn't remember, but
Okay.
I'm gonna ask anyway.
No, ask.
What did you think about the second intro compared to the first intro?
I think I remember liking the first intro a little bit more.
Okay.
I feel like this one was the second intro was slower.
Yeah.
And I was it really was a skip for me majority of the time. It really wasn't until a couple people were like, the last few episodes you need to watch. Like,
yeah, I told you that. I was like,
Yeah.
you forgot to do that.
forgot to do that.
You cannot not you cannot, but like you get appreciation more
yes.
by seeing that they switch things specifically to follow the plot of the story.
Yeah.
For the last 2.
There was only one thing.
Yeah.
But either way, I liked it. Because also Derwin told me that too. He was like, watch the last at least 10 episodes. I was sitting there, I was like, what am I missing? It's the same shit. And then once it changed, I was like, all right, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so at the end, right before the ora, and they all Dio and him lock in, and then before it changes perspective, it stops, and then Dio walks around him like his powers, and then he locks in again, and then they go at each other into it versus just him the ora by itself.
The music stops. All you hear is the footsteps clacking like
Crazy. It kind of hits. Yeah.
But the music, the Zawaldo sound plays. It goes
Like,
doom,
da, da,
and,
da,
then,
da, da, da,
and then you just
do, and then he just does his little
and then Jotaro turns and looks at him because that's what happens, and then
and then they
it
go up.
continues.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
every JoJo's outro changes because what they do also is they add sound effects to the like the page flipping sound effect
Yeah.
is also added to every intro for the final.
Okay.
So once again, JoJo is something they do put care into
Yes.
as an anime. So
Yes.
like those little details are something to appreciate versus other anime.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you just thought the intro was worse than the first one.
Yes.
I fully agree.
Yes.
I like the first one's vibe a lot more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The second one, like Kimmy said, I mean, the way it just starts off, like
Very slow. Yeah.
No.
it's
It's giving very
It's giving
Dracula almost type,
Yeah.
like
It's giving
spooky.
skip.
What about the outro? The outro changed, right?
It was
I
like
didn't like this.
I didn't like it at all.
either. Obviously, the Oimo and Kashi ones. Where,
Oh,
like,
the
they
Oingo
changed
and Boingo.
Oingo and Boingo.
Oingo and Kashi is
Yeah.
one
Those
piece.
were funny. Yeah, I like those. But
Yeah, those are
but
funny.
walk like an Egyptian. That
Yeah,
was hard to
classic.
beat. That was a classic.
The second one is mad somber. You're like,
Yo, I'm like skip.
you said we just got done punching people in the face, and then we go to classic.
Too slow. I was not about it. Yeah.
How are you guys feeling about your final character rankings? You had some predictions before how things might end up with people that would die.
A lot more people died than I thought.
Yo, we can talk about everything, right?
Yes.
Yes, you finished.
Yo,
Yeah.
the fact that Avdol died
Twice!
again.
Right away.
Yo, you
No,
just-
I was so fucking
so-
mad. I was
Yo,
like, first of all, how
I didn't
dare
believe
you?
it. I didn't believe it.
Me neither. I was waiting for him to come back.
Even after everything was done, said and done, I was still like, but where Avdol though?
Yeah, I was like, no, okay, so like he's coming back, right? Like he just like got him. He's in the void. He's coming back, right? They're getting him out.
He did a whole shtick where he pretended to be his own father to play a joke on Polnareff and everybody, or just Polnareff, and they still killed him again.
They killed him again first, and in 2 seconds they killed the black man first again.
At that-
for Polnareff for the same fucking.
Yeah.
Kill Polnareff. I'm
No.
so fucking done with him. He did not deserve to live. He should have sacrificed himself for Avdol. He should have made up for it.
You know
Fuck
what?
this bitch.
You're not wrong. Polnareff?
I'm so
But
mad.
that's why I said it before. The author loves Polnareff. The author, you could
He
tell.
did say that because he finished it, and the thing you said when we last talked about it, you was like, I think Avdol's gonna survive because why would they do it twice?
Yo.
Yo, crazy, dirty.
The first time, I
disrespectful.
felt so bad because
Yes.
I really liked Adball. The second
Yes.
time, I was like, you know what? If you're going to do it, fuck you, man.
Yo, I was so
felt
mad.
worse when Iggy died.
Yeah, I
At
felt
that point.
Ugly
Yeah,
little dog.
and
They did
the-
Iggy grimy.
that
No,
dog
no,
died.
they did Avdol grimy because they put way more attention for Iggy dying than fucking Avdol.
That's true. That's Abdol's second death was like a passing.
It was just like,
It was like a fart in the wind.
literally. I was like, oh, his hands. I was like, okay, so they're getting him back, right? And then I literally didn't believe it until seeing Iggy's soul and Avdol's soul like go away. I was like, are you dead ass?
They force ghosts them.
I was like, are you dead
That's-
fucking ass?
When you see the ghost, you know it's real.
That's what I was like,
That,
bitch.
that won't stop. Trust me.
No, I was like, nah.
No, you're
just-
right. Polnareff probably should have. He shouldn't have survived.
He should have died.
Even Kakyoin died.
This bitch, yo, the Kakyoin, he got taken out for a whole like 10 episodes or something, and then he came back, fought for a second, and then died again. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
so much sauce for Polnareff. He got so many solo episodes. You did not fucking deserve it. I didn't need to see you as a child hitting on a woman for that whole. Yo, I hated that episode.
That's actually one of
I knew you would fucking love that.
Polnareff was a baby.
It was so. Oh my
What about the episode when Jotaro was getting stuck to Avdol? Not Jotaro.
Joseph.
Joseph was getting stuck to Avdol.
That one was pretty funny too.
That was hilarious.
I know you was so violent.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I
She
see
said,
what y'all
okay,
doing.
I see you a Rocky. I see you a Rocky. This one's for the girls.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this one's for the girls.
This
That's
was-
understandable.
so
so
funny.
I see how you feel about Polnareff. I see how you feel about Avdol. I hear how you feel about Kakyo and how we feeling about Joseph.
Always,
we even need
daddy,
to talk about Daddy.
daddy,
Joseph.
number one, love
Daddy
him.
Jojo.
Was you scared that he might die?
Oh,
Yeah.
I 1,000% thought he died. I was ready to. I was ready
At
to
this
scream
point, you was
about
like,
it.
I'm dropping it.
Like
I was like, bitch.
when they brought him back, I was like, no. And then he started doing the Dio voice. Like I was like, I knew it.
I know, me too. I was like, I fucking knew it. And then he was like, chill. I'm kidding. I was like, all right, you're funny for that
Even
one.
Jojo was like, I should kill you just to be safe. Bro.
Yeah. Nah, he killed me for
So
that
I
one.
cannot believe Joseph survived. Cannot believe. But
Yeah,
you know what?
I'm really surprised.
That's
he
the best JoJo right there.
It is. It is the best.
one.
It is the best JoJo
Yeah,
so far.
So how you feel about Jotaro now that it's all said and done?
He's still a
fine.
bitch.
He's fine.
yeah,
he's
nothing was gonna change. He's a
Not the only time he gained my respect twice, and
When he
only
let that
twice.
girl go.
only twice.
When what?
When he let that girl go, the one who was like obviously in love with him.
The little girl?
Yeah.
No, I didn't care
Then we
about
let
that.
her go.
At least
But I'm
No.
glad that he didn't keep her around.
No, yeah, I didn't care about that. I was just like, well, I'm happy they didn't like play into that. But the one time when in the gambling episode, the first one,
Yeah.
when
Love
he
the
was just,
gambling
he just
episode.
like, I'm not looking at my cards, and he just really like outplayed him, psychology wise. Like
No,
he was
no,
like, yeah,
no,
no, I knew
no,
I had
no.
shit cards.
yes.
No, not that's the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's talking about Darby.
The first Darby,
Yeah,
the
the-
first
yeah, the
brother,
Darby
the
brothers, yes,
poker.
yes. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the
Took
poker episode.
Kakyoin's soul first because
Oh.
Kakyoin thought he had it. That was the
No,
thing
no,
with
no.
Kakyoin.
Weren't they
Kakyoin wasn't
playing?
there.
Weren't they playing video
You're
games?
thinking
Oh, you're talking about the
that's
video
the
game?
second one, the second brother.
Okay.
So the first brother was
His
poker.
Darby, the poker guy. Yeah,
They're both Darby.
Kakyoin. Okay,
There's two
well,
Darby
Kakyoin lost his soul to the gambler guy.
No, that's Polnareff. Kakyoin was in the hospital by then.
If you lose the
Polnareff.
duel, you lose your soul.
Okay.
Yes, but that was Polnareff lost first, then Joseph, then it was Avdol on the side, and that's why he was like, I'm gonna bet my mom's soul. I'll bet Kakyoin's soul too. Throw him in there.
He ain't even here.
He's gonna die anyway. We might as well bet him. And he just really like out auraed him.
He didn't even look at his cards.
He didn't look at his cards because he
He's
was
like,
like,
all in.
nah, I would have freaked out if I looked at my cards. So like I knew. I had to like that one time he just like he like faked it to make it. Like I was like, all right, full respect.
I respect that. You're not always competent. It seems.
Yes.
They did a good job building up the tension because the guy's like, no, there's no way. Like, I got aces. I got it in the bag. There's no. And Jotaro's just.
And he's just stacking it up more and more and more stakes high. Like he would have been cooked. And he just kept his cool. That full respect. Full respect.
Okay, so now that it's all said and done, I guess for the most part, you have a full picture.
Wait, hold up. Before we move on to him, going on what the fuck is his name?
Jotaro?
Jotaro. I was already gonna say Josuke. I don't know.
She's already ready.
For Jotaro, one thing because I'm watching the English one, I switched over to the English one. I thought was so funny because I immediately recognized the voice actor as Matt Mercer, who's like really big on. He's in Overwatch as Cassidy, and he's also in like Critical Role, all these other things. I thought it was so funny when he was fighting Dio, and he was like, in the Wild West, we would have said it's high noon, and I was like, I see what you're doing.
It's a plug.
It's a. Yes, because that's the ultimate voice line for his character Cassidy in Overwatch.
Okay.
Because in the subtitles, it was like we would have said like, "Take out your draw," but he was like, "It's high noon." I was like, I see you.
I've heard that voiceover sometimes when people do that for Escanor. Whenever it's noon, you just see Escanor pointing. It's like it's high noon.
Okay.
Yeah. So I thought that was well done. And then there was one other time where I was like, "All right, Jotaro, I respect you," and I can't remember what it was.
Jotaro had swag at the end of the day.
That's all he had.
That's all he
why I
had.
was still
Aura.
over it.
Aura and swag.
That's why he's overrated.
Hot take. Who do you think is better, Jotaro or Sun Jin Woo?
In terms of what?
See her face? She don't even know. She don't even
In
know.
terms of what?
Yeah, in
Just
terms of what?
Like
period.
style, it's going to
No,
be
just period.
Jotaro.
Aura.
I'm going to give it to Jotaro.
I'm gonna give it to Jotaro.
I'm going to give it to Jotaro.
Yeah, no.
Like Sun Jin Woo, he kind of gives like silent school shooter type almost.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's yeah.
Like like Dorian Gray.
Jotaro just
not Dorian Gray. Homeboy from 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know the guy's name. Adrian Gray. That doesn't matter.
I don't fucking know.
I think Jotaro. I think like
Jotaro's just an introvert.
He's an introvert. He's got style, and when he smiles, it's like damn. It really gets you. It gets you. He's a cool kid. I think for me, Jotaro Joestar.
Okay. So how do we feel about Dio?
I think that like the whole build up after everything that happened, I think that I expected more.
Yes, I highly agree. It was
when he was finally given to us.
It was like 2 or 3 episodes, and that was it. And it was gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, he was defeated so fast. Like he was very overrated. This one, like
Overhyped too, because
Overhyped.
everyone's saying, "Yo, Master Dio, bro."
Master Dio, I'm doing this for Dio. I love
Like-
Dio. Dio is powerful. Dio does everything. Blah, 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 blah. And then
guess-
Dio comes in and he was ass.
I guess I was almost expecting like a light Yagami or Lelouch Lamperouge level intellect with Dio, like some kind of grand chess master, Aizen Sosuke
Yes.
level villain,
Agreed.
where he had all these pieces in play, and really he was just a brolic dude,
Dicking around.
little flamboyant, who was just like, yeah,
Hey, you
dicking
take care of
around.
this. You take care of this. Yeah. Take care of
Looked
my stuff for
fabulous
me.
the whole time.
Oh yeah, absolutely fabulous, beautiful.
But yeah, I think that in that regard, my expectations were
They dropped the ball.
They
Yeah.
did.
I would say that for me as well, like Dio is not my favorite villain in JoJo's. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say that. I respect what Dio is. You know what I mean? Just bad to be bad. Where this season falls short is that they spent mad time without Dio being there.
Yes.
We did more shenanigans.
Yes.
And they made other people feel like, granted, Dio was a big threat. He was cooking us before we knew what exactly his powers were. But you felt more scared of past stand users that we fought than I feel like with Dio, because Dio powers was really just punch.
The mirror guy was crazy. That was wild. That was a
Hangman.
wild few episodes.
Yeah, and then even
Whole horse.
Even Iggy's fight with the goddamn bird was crazy.
That was insane. I was like, okay,
that was a good episode.
It was really well done.
Yeah, and so like all of that build up to see how like everything else seemed more interesting for Dio to just be another punchy punch stand that just happened to basically them having the same stand essentially kind of was kind of like it felt like
he's so
what are we doing here?
overrated. I was like, well, of course you had the big best powers ever, Jotaro. Come on, of course. Yeah, it's the same. Shut the fuck up. Jotaro is literally like, oh yeah, my stand, like a little kid, like my stand, he's like the fastest, and then he also has like the best powers, and also he's like has all these punchy moves, and he's just gonna kick you. And yeah, oh, yours can stop time, well mine can stop time too. Like that's what it sounds like.
That's it. That's 100%.
Yes. Does Kimmy like Jotaro? No. So Dio, underrated. Do you guys
Overrated?
Overrated. Sorry, overrated. Do you guys have a favorite stand user or fight that you had at least outside of that fight?
My favorite stand user, it's going to be Polnareff. I think Polnareff just had me laughing and cackling so many times during this whole show. He really shouldn't have survived. I completely agree. I just like
even out of the enemy stands. Did you think any of the enemy stands?
Well, we're talking team first, then enemies.
Okay.
So from the team side, you liked.
Yeah, I think Polnareff because Joseph, he's the easy pick.
Yeah,
right. That's like saying Luffy was my favorite.
Say,
almost, So I think out of like the other ones, including Jotaro, for me, it's going to be Polnareff.
Not Hermit Purple.
No, I just said I can't. Joseph is obviously the number one. Like he's the obvious. So I'm just not even going to bother saying.
Yeah,
Joseph.
I'm just talking about stands.
Oh, we're talking about stands.
I'm not
I thought you meant the
I
stand
said
users.
like the stands themselves.
I thought you meant stand users.
Oh no, I meant like stands. Sorry,
my bad. Oh, okay, stands. Okay, so I guess that does include the villains and everybody.
Sorry, I should have made that more specific. I know they lost. They got rid of the tarot card thing very quickly. They tried to like because they realized he realized it was lasting longer.
Yeah,
and he was running out of tarot cards.
Like I said, the mirror one I think was the most intense fight.
I like the ice dude, Vanilla Ice.
The Vanilla Ice guy.
What was the
icy guy when they was the one that when they was fighting in the staircase when they was getting close to Dio.
Oh right. Okay, yeah. I kind of liked Whole Horse's ability.
He was cool. His gun.
Oh, that's the gun. Yeah.
I kind of like that one. That one was.
I like
good.
the brothers. The brothers I thought was silly. The prediction.
The prediction shit was.
That was
actually like had me like, damn, this is kind of wicked.
Yeah, I thought very well done how they like mixed up the predictions and stuff because it has you guessing what it's gonna happen and everything. And I like that they brought him back.
Yeah.
They brought back the kid to create that whole story. So I think he was probably one of my favorite stands. Was the prediction one?
What about the crazy granny?
Zenyatta.
Yeah, the crazy granny. She had like the Empress one, right?
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time thinking about others.
Nah, that's fine. So. What do you? I guess we kind of talked about what you disliked about the series overall, which they kind of did better, right? For the most part,
I guess
you go first.
I know one of your gripes probably is like the fact that it really is villain of the weeky.
No,
I think that maybe they could have done a better job, at least like a few more episodes where it was like an overarching smaller arc.
Yeah.
Whereas like really the whole thing is villain of the week. Then they finally get to Egypt and it's still like villain of the week. And then boom, we're at Dio. So maybe the pacing wise, I feel like maybe you could have taken some of the stand users and like grouped them up together, and made that like a small arc. Or
it could have just been cut in half, in my opinion.
Yes, 1,000%. It was way too long.
But it is what it is because I guess back there, back then it's like a weekly
villain of the week was
manga.
the thing. Yeah,
that's the thing. So
and there was no, once again,
there was no binge culture
back then. This is the 80s, late 80s.
Villain of the week was the thing.
Yeah.
So that's my only gripe with the series. I think again for me the characters, Polnareff had me laughing. Joseph was entertaining every time he was on screen.
Mm-hmm.
The dub and the subbed voice actor,
both of them were very good.
Yeah, both of them did great. And the style, I think the style overall did great.
Personally, for me, this was my least enjoyable season. This was a boys' trip. There was nothing that entertained me. It was boy jokes.
National
and
Lampoon's JoJo's Bizarre.
It was like, ooh, look, a lady. Ooh, fart jokes. Ooh, like dirty. We're drinking. Oh, we're gonna fight a stand. why are they taking so long? That's so weird. They're fighting a stand. They did that joke like 20 times. It was, where are they? I don't know where this guy is. We're sitting here waiting for you. And they're fighting a stand.
The baby one.
Oh my God. The baby
The
one.
dream
Was
one.
so...
That one was.
Yo, bro wanted to beat that. Fuck them kids.
Yo.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
It was like, yo, why you going so hard on the baby?
Gaslighting
Yo,
the fuck out of
Kakyoin.
Kakyoin.
To the utmost
Crazy.
degree.
Kaki and Stan got nerfed so hard.
They
Brother.
did.
They nerfed him.
He didn't do anything for the whole rest of the time.
Yeah.
Pissed me off.
Cooked him.
Oh my God. The only time he was super, super useful, I think, was in that love stand where the one in the ear.
Yeah.
That was the only time he was useful after that. No.
Alright.
They did Kakyoin dirty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I personally, I would not recommend it. Like, there's nothing that entertained me about this. This was a full drag.
Entertained at all? Like nothing. You
This was
you was
boring.
never entertained.
It was like, there was tiny moments.
Because that's
like-
I was like, not entertained is like
This was boring. It dragged.
it dragged.
I
Okay,
didn't
that's
like
fair.
it.
That's fair.
Like I said, there was only slight moments here and there that I was just like, huh, you know, like. But for the most part, I would not watch it again ever.
Essentially, it sounds like if at least if it was 26 episodes, it'd probably be more.
Yes,
bearable, you know,
it
as
dragged
opposed to the
so-
50.
48 episodes, bitch. It was not worth it. And what's crazy is
I
that
get it.
Dio is the most recognizable villain in all of
The
JoJo's.
aura's there. He just
It's all and all. I don't know
roll out.
I don't know a single other villain from outside, you know, like watching
Same.
than Dio. And like they overhyped him and then he was there for 2 seconds, he did his thing, and then he got defeated, and then that was it. I was like,
Well, my favorite villain is in the next part.
okay, that's
So
great.
Diamond is unbreakable.
Okay, great.
Not my favorite JoJo, but it is. I want to say it's in my top 3 parts,
Okay.
right? You know what I mean. But that villain is my favorite villain. So
Okay.
I won't say what the vibes are completely because I kind of want you to experience it yourself. It's completely different.
Okay.
In regards to its storytelling in Stardust Crusaders,
Mm-hmm.
black and white.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's night and day. It's a completely different vibe that throws some people off because there's some people that really enjoy the shonen aspect of Stardust Crusaders.
Mm-hmm.
But then where it gets to this next part, they're like, "Whoa, this is a little too slice of life for me."
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
So-
I'll like it a little better. I
Yeah.
don't know. There was just nothing the whole time, and especially I was like, it was just it. It was just hands, and which was cool, but like sometimes you just need a little more. There was no depth to it.
Yeah.
There was
Can't say you're
no.
wrong.
There wasn't even any romance. Like I know that's like a trivial thing to like a shonen, but like normally they'll throw in somebody. I was like, there wasn't even any like gay ones. Nothing. It was just
Nothing.
dry.
It's just straight testosterone.
Just
part.
straight
Straight
testosterone. I was
testosterone.
like, this is a bro trip.
It doesn't. JoJo's doesn't start to get sexy until this next part.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then
Okay.
it gets sexier as it goes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think the best part to its advantage for the next part is it's all in one town.
Oh,
One town.
okay.
So we stay.
They said we did too much traveling the world. We ain't doing that again.
It's all in one town. So a lot of those problems you have, I think will be remedied. And you may enjoy the first half more than any of the other JoJo's part, actually.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So what would you guys give your rating of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders?
4 out of 10. Terrible for me.
So below average.
Yes, I personally
Below
did not enjoy it. You like, well, it wasn't. It just wasn't for me. It was nothing I enjoyed. But the only thing, I don't know. He's got aura. That's it.
I'm a shonen trash monster, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
8 and 8. Not even a 6 and 8. That's a high praise.
Wow. I can explain it to you if you want to hear.
I mean, go ahead. An 8 is crazy.
Yo, they could have.
I told you she would have liked it, but
I mean, I knew.
this is why I 100% believe it's above average. I think that I'm taking into consideration that the little things that they do in the intro and things like that. The intros overall visually were great.
Yes.
Half of them, the music was great. The second intro, I didn't like it as much, but it was still good. The animation was very consistent throughout the show. It
Yes.
was clean. It was very well done. There were some moments that were better than others. Love it. Style,
Beautiful.
it gets a 10 out of 10 when it comes to style.
That'll give.
Right? And that individualistic stat
Nothing else looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great, right? I think that the comedy throughout those 48 episodes, for me, I thought it was really good. You know, it's slapstick comedy. I appreciated it. I liked the characters. I liked the creativity behind all these different stand users. Again, taking into consideration the time that this took place, the creativity that went into it. You know, it's a simple story. Yeah, it's a boys' trip traveling to Egypt. Shenanigans ensue. I like it. I appreciate it. I think that the power system is definitely better than Hamon. I think that, what's the guy's name? Araki can really be creative with stands and all that. And for that reason, for all those reasons, it's certainly above average. And again, I am delusional. I will make up any excuse I need for a shonen series.
Okay, but
I'm going to give it an 8.
An 8 compared to the last season? What was the last season's rating?
Now I'll probably give. Okay, we're doing it in 2 parts, right? The first one.
Well, so Joseph's,
because I really liked Battle. What is it called? Battle Tendency. I would give Battle Tendency an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Joseph, Caesar,
fantastic.
Yeah.
like all those other like the villains and everything.
Yeah.
So you give both of them an 8 out of 10.
I would give both of them an 8 out of 10. The beginning with Joseph, not Joseph, Jonathan. Yeah, I would probably give that a 7 out of 10. I'd give that a 7 out of 10. But I think for me right now,
having a good time. It seems like
I'm having a great time. I've been wanting to start Diamond is Unbreakable. I promise you, I would have been in Stone Ocean.
I know he waited for me. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I think another thing that I think you'll enjoy, this is the last tidbit I'll say about the next part, because I just want to also temper your expectations, also yours too, because I don't know if yours will change.
I'm good.
He gets more creative, where it's not so much punchy punch and big ass stands that are just like muscular. He gets way more creative. Where like you're gonna see little cute chibi ones. Like he's gonna get real interesting with how weird stands are, as opposed to like.
So he
how
continues
fast.
the stands.
Stands is it. This is it. We hear stands.
Okay.
And he somehow is able to, even to this day, with the newest chapters, continue to be original. With he gets real funky.
Okay.
He gets really funky, like the whole punchy punch and stabby, and mine's is faster than yours. No, it gets really like
intricate.
The abilities start to be like, how'd you come up with that?
Okay.
And like, how'd you make that seem dangerous?
Drugs.
You know what I mean?
Drugs.
Brother is on something, but I think you'll appreciate his creativity way more.
Okay.
In the next part from out the gate, and you get a little bit of romance too.
Okay.
A little bit.
Because like I don't have to have romance in something. Like that's not what I'm saying. But like
I get what you mean though.
There was like nothing in this one for me. Like it was pure bare bones.
Not even anything alluding to some
Nothing.
homoerotic BL.
Nah,
Yeah,
the
like-
closest thing was that one episode with like Joseph and Avdol, but that was clearly a he moment.
Like you really fanficking hard if you try to ship any of the boys. It's
Nothing.
like you reaching. You
reaching.
reaching for real.
Reaching bad. Yeah. There was nothing. But yeah, because I'm like, all right, Joseph, for the most part, he had his own thing. It was great. And then at the end, they threw in a little sprinkle of like, yeah, let's give him a girl. So it was like, all right, that was cute. You know, you give him a little something. So it's like, I'm not saying like, you know, romance is needed because I fully enjoyed Joseph's arc, like without any of that.
Yeah.
You know, but.
If anything, there was more eroticism between Joseph and Caesar.
A period.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I saw that.
No, absolutely.
That I saw.
The sexual tension was crazy.
I mean, shit, there was even more with Dio and Jonathan.
Bro!
For sure.
No, that's literally crazy.
Stardust Crusaders, though? None.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on the next part. When we do that breakdown, it'll be the first half. Danny, please don't fly through the whole thing. Wait for
How
her.
many episodes is the
It's shorter than...
Is it?
Thank God.
It's shorter than Stardust Crusaders is like one of the longest for a while until we get to like Steelborn one, which is the trailer just came out for that one, the newest part. But this one I think is maybe like 6 episodes less than, or maybe 10. I can't remember off the top of my head how long it is, but maybe he'll find it.
Yeah, he's looking it up right now.
Let's see. Stardust Crusaders is 48 episodes, whereas Diamond is Unbreakable is 39.
Okay. So not bad.
I was
All
going
right.
close to 10.
Almost 4.
Yeah, so
40.
we'll split that in half. That's like maybe like 18, 19 episodes or whatever. Maybe we'll just do a 2020, a 2019, 1920.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. So that was a good old fashioned yap. We haven't had one of those episodes in a while. But thank you guys for coming through for another episode of the Moon Piece podcast. Make sure you guys, well, in New York City specifically, make sure you guys go vote. This episode will be coming out during the day of the mayoral election. So won't tell you who to vote for. But, you know, make sure you guys go out there and do your thing because we are fighting for our lives.
It's truly out here.
Mm-hmm. So subscribe, notification bell, check out all the streams we got going on. Sailor Moon, One Piece manga, One Piece anime, Blue Lock,
Kingdom Hearts,
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure once a month,
once a month.
Kagurabachi. We got a lot going on here, and we were planning on working on with a lot more people as we go on. So on that note, y'all.
Peace out.
Sayonara.